Garpill Games has a game I just saw, and now I want you to see it. Hadrian's Wall. This is for 1 to 6 players ages 12 and up and should take you between 30 and 60 minutes to play. While visiting north of Britannia in 122 AD, the Roman Emperor Hadrian Augustus witnessed the aftermath of war between his armies and the savage Picts. In a show of Roman might, he ordered a wall to be built that would separate the Pict tribes from the rest of England. Grand in its design, the wall stretched 80 Roman miles, from coast to coast. Hadrian's Wall stood in service of the Roman Empire for nearly 300 years before its eventual decline. Today, Hadrian's Wall is a World Heritage Site, and the remains of the forts, towers, and turrets can still be explored. In Hadrian's Wall, players take on the role of a Roman general placed in charge of the construction of a mile castle and bordering wall. Over 6 years, or rounds, players will construct their fort and wall, man the defenses, and attract civilians by building services and providing entertainment, all while defending the honor of the Roman Empire from the warring Picts. The player who can accumulate the most piety, renown, valor, and discipline, whilst avoiding disdain, will prove to the emperor that they are the model Roman citizen, and that they will be crowned Legatus Legenius. All right, Pax Ramona. All right, so that is what the publisher had to say about their title. And it caught my attention. The box did, the write-up did, and the pictures I saw did. So I decided I wanted to get some more information on it. Here's some of the things I found out. Now, one of the things that I saw repeated about this is that, generally speaking, a lot of the reviewers and previewers of this game we're talking about this is a very complex strategy game, actually. But beyond being a complex strategy game in and of itself, the choices that you make in this game, the strategies that you use, the plots that you are going to unfold to make your way towards victory, they all mean something. And what I mean by that is your actions are connected to other actions. Things that you do now are going to affect things that happen in the game later on. I don't mean that this is a legacy game, and nothing I've read about it makes me think that. No, this is not even advertised as it. No, not a legacy game. But yet, the things that you do, the choices that you make, will affect what's going on later on in the game. And that, I think, gives it a real help to feeling like, years are going by. So yeah, things that you did last year should affect things that are going on now. I like that the game, the reviewers and previews are saying that the game takes that into account. I like that. Now, another thing that universally is being said by the reviewers of this game is that although it does, is a multiplayer game, it is a competitive multiplayer game, it really does honestly feel like a solo game. Even if you're sitting there with 4 or 5 people at the table, you're really going to feel like a solo game because there's very little to no player interaction in this game. You're doing your thing, they're doing their things, and no two things need to intercede. None of them ever have to meet up. So I don't know how I feel about that. I do like solo games. We all know that if you watch the channel. But I'm not sure how I feel about that. The whole, we're all playing the game, competing each other, sitting at the table, but there's no real player interaction to the point where it just feels like we're all soloing together. I don't know. Maybe that's a plus, maybe that's not. I don't recall having that feeling with other games before. But yeah, this is something universally I'm seeing with all the reviewers. I do like that this is a solid 6 rounds. I like when games do this, when they have and set their own time limit. And this is the way they usually do it. They usually do it by, a set number of rounds. And that works. But oddly enough, it doesn't always mean that the games are going to be the exact same length. Because the amount of time that you're spending on your actions and what you're doing on your turns, will add to or take away from the amount of time it took you the last time to play the game. But it does give you a good idea, We can put it in that general, half-hour concept, I think, as the publisher is advertising. That sounds solid to me. But yeah, so 6 rounds, in and out, done. And then check the points, see who won. Those systems work. I enjoy them. Do you? Now, the game board and the components, I mean, man, all the pictures that I've been seeing, and I'm sharing here with you as I'm talking, doing this, basically a voiceover, they really look amazing to me. The picture of the walls being built. I mean, the meeples workers they're meeple workers. There's not a lot of big difference in the way those things work and look from one game to another. But still, the art on the board, the art in the cards, the wall pieces, I love the way this game looks. It totally does catch my attention. Now, this is not, from anything that I've read or seen advertised, this is not a sandbox game. But yet I'm reading that, there are multiple ways that you're going to be able to score points. You're going to be able to take these multiple ways and create your own strategies with them. And I feel that lends an air of sandboxness. It's not like you're just doing one thing, you're following one track. Every time you play the game, you can do a mix of different things and see how that works for you. I really enjoy sandbox games. So even when there's, just a feel of it, and it's not a sandbox itself, it's just a feel of it like this does or reportedly does, that catches my attention. That's something I really like. I mean, overall, I'm seeing a lot of stuff saying that this game is going to be fun for both family people, the more hardcore gamers. It brings a lot of different aspects. The rules are not overly hard, so new players can come in and understand it fairly easy. The strategy is deep and ever changing, so more seasoned players are going to like it. And there's nothing ethically or morally wrong with the game, so it's totally fun and fine for families. These are all true statements, just to begin with in a generality. So if the reviewers are saying that they all apply to this, I have no reason to disbelieve them at all. And that just adds to more elements as to why this game should be played and enjoyed by a lot of people. Now, I'm not here to spend your money. I'm not here to lighten the load of your wallet by any means. These are just things that interest me, and I'm informing you about it. I'm not influencing you, not in any way, shape, or form. Hate influencers. I just want to inform you. And you should go get your own information. If anything I said, if any of the photos that you've seen catch your interest, then go get some more information. Personally, I think one of the best ways to do that is to watch a playthrough. If there's a game, a title that you think you're going to be interested in, try to find a playthrough of it online. I don't care if it's on my channel or someone else's channel. Just do yourself a favor and watch a playthrough. Because that'll be more than likely the most honest way that you're going to understand if the title of the game is something that you, your family, your buddies are going to enjoy. So go. Get some more information, watch some playthroughs, and then why don't you come back here to Two Gun Pixie and drop us a note and let us know what you think of Hadrian's Wall.